Have you ever wondered how to make meaningful friendships after retirement? Many seniors find that, after leaving the workforce, they can feel isolated, unsure of how to connect with others. Whether it's because friends from work are no longer around, or because daily routines have shifted, it can seem like forming new bonds takes more effort than it did when we were younger. But the truth is, making friends during retirement is not only possible, but it can also be easier than you might think. It's common to feel like retirement brings a sense of loss, not just of the daily grind, but also of the social connections that came with it. The lunches with colleagues, the casual chats at the coffee machine, the events after work, they all seem to disappear, and suddenly, the idea of making new friends can feel overwhelming. You might think, how do I even start? What if I don't find anyone I really connect with? These are valid concerns, but the key here is that you're not alone. There are plenty of others in the same position, and the opportunities to meet new people are far more abundant than we often realize. Today, we'll explore 5 simple yet powerful ways you can make new friends and build lasting relationships, even if you feel like you're starting from scratch. Whether you're looking to find people who share similar interests, or you simply want to fill your days with more meaningful interactions, the tips we're about to discuss can open new doors. What's even better, they're all practical and easy to apply. No need for major life changes, just small steps that can lead to big, fulfilling connections. So, stick with me as we walk through these approaches, each one designed to help you connect with others and create a stronger, more social retirement. These tips will not only help you meet people, but they'll also contribute to a sense of community, purpose, and joy that you may have been missing. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a video. We're here to share valuable tips to help make your retirement years as fulfilling and connected as possible. And if you've tried any of these strategies before, or have any tips of your own, please feel free to share them in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Now, let's get started. Tip number 1. Join a local club or group. One of the easiest and most enjoyable ways to meet new people after retirement is by joining a local club or group that aligns with your interests. When you surround yourself with people who share a common passion or hobby, it creates a natural and comfortable environment to form connections. Whether it's a book club, gardening group, or even a local walking club, these settings offer the perfect opportunity to meet others while engaging in something you already enjoy. The best part is that you don't have to try to force a connection. It happens naturally because you're doing something together. Let me tell you about Alice. Alice was a retired teacher who, like many, found herself feeling a bit lonely after leaving the workforce. She missed the social interactions that came with her job, and, at first, didn't know where to start looking for new friendships. One day, she decided to join a local gardening club she had heard about. Though she was initially a bit hesitant, the club turned out to be the perfect fit. She not only discovered a passion for gardening she never had time for before, but she also found a wonderful group of like-minded people. Over time, Alice became friends with several members, and they'd meet regularly to share gardening tips, talk about life, and enjoy each other's company. What started as a simple hobby turned into a fulfilling, social activity that enhanced her retirement experience. On the other hand, we have Bob. Bob spent most of his days alone at home, feeling disconnected from the outside world. The thought of meeting new people seemed daunting, and he didn't know where to start. But one day, he took the leap and attended a weekly coffee meetup for seniors at a local cafe. At first, Bob felt a bit out of place, but soon, he started striking up casual conversations with other attendees. He learned that many of the people there were also looking to build friendships, and, slowly, he found himself building relationships with others. Now, he looks forward to those coffee meetups every week, enjoying the easygoing conversations and the chance to connect with people who understand what he's going through. The beauty of joining local clubs or groups is that they offer an easy entry point to socializing, and you don't have to go through the pressure of making the first move on your own. When you walk into a room full of people who already share a common interest, you have an instant conversation starter. Whether you're talking about your favorite gardening tips, the latest book you've read, or a local walking trail you enjoy, these shared topics make it much easier to break the ice. You don't need to be the most outgoing person, just being present and showing interest in others is often enough to form bonds. If you're wondering how to find a club or group to join, start by looking at your local community centers or senior organizations. Many of them have bulletin boards or newsletters listing upcoming activities and clubs. Another great resource is online platforms like Meetup or Facebook groups, where you can find events in your area for nearly any interest you can think of. Whether it's fitness, arts and crafts, or social outings, there's likely something for everyone. You don't have to be an expert in whatever the club is about. What matters is showing up and being open to new experiences. When you attend your first meeting, keep in mind that it's okay to start small. You don't need to immediately make a new best friend, but you can start with simple one-on-one conversations. If you feel nervous, remember that most people in these groups are there for the same reason, to meet others and form friendships. You may find that it takes a few visits before you really start to feel connected, but don't give up. The more you participate, the more likely you'll become a regular member, and you'll naturally form relationships with others over time. Joining a local club or group is one of the most straightforward ways to build a social circle in retirement. It takes some initial effort, but the benefits, friendships, shared experiences, and a sense of belonging are well worth it. Plus, it helps keep you active and engaged in things that make you happy. So, think about what you love doing, whether it's reading, gardening, or anything else, and look for a group that shares that same passion. It could be the key to opening up new friendships that will enrich your retirement years. Tip number 2. Volunteering for a cause you care about. Volunteering is another wonderful way to build friendships after retirement, and it offers much more than just the opportunity to give back. By volunteering, you not only help others, but you also place yourself in situations where you can meet like-minded individuals who share your values and interests. Whether you're lending a hand at a local food bank, helping out at an animal shelter, or participating in a community event, volunteering provides a natural setting for building deep, meaningful connections with people who are committed to similar causes. It's a fulfilling way to spend your time, and it can help you feel more connected to the community around you. Take Frank, for example. After retiring from his job as an accountant, Frank found himself feeling a bit disconnected. He missed the structure of his workday, and the quiet at home started to feel a little too empty. One day, a friend mentioned volunteering at the local hospital, helping with administrative tasks like paperwork and patient registration. Frank decided to give it a try. What he didn't expect was that, through this simple act of helping others, he would also form lasting friendships with the people he met. Fellow volunteers, many of whom were also retired, shared similar interests, and they began to connect over lunch breaks and shared tasks. Over time, Frank became close friends with a few of the other volunteers, and they regularly meet up outside of the hospital for coffee or social activities. Volunteering gave Frank more than a sense of purpose. It gave him a new social circle that was deeply meaningful to him. On the other hand, there's June. June was also struggling with loneliness after retiring. While she was grateful for the time to relax, she missed the social aspect of her job and often found herself feeling disconnected from others. One day, she decided to visit a local senior center that was looking for volunteers to help with activities and programs. At first, June wasn't sure if it was the right fit for her, but she decided to give it a try. Over time, she discovered that volunteering at the senior center not only allowed her to help others, but it also connected her with a whole new group of friends. Through her work organizing activities and assisting with senior programs, June met others who were eager to share their life stories, ideas, and experiences. Volunteering at the senior center not only helped her rediscover a sense of purpose but also filled her social calendar with regular interactions, making her feel more connected than ever. The beauty of volunteering is that it can be tailored to your personal interests and energy level. If you're passionate about animals, you might consider volunteering at an animal shelter. If you're interested in healthcare or social services, local hospitals and senior centers often have volunteer opportunities. Even if you're not sure where to start, there are plenty of resources online, such as websites dedicated to volunteer opportunities in your area, that can help you find a cause that resonates with you. It's important to note that, like any new social setting, it may take time to build those connections. Volunteering regularly is key to fostering trust and familiarity with the people you meet. By attending consistently, you're not only contributing to a cause, but you're also becoming a familiar face to others who share the same goals. These repeated interactions are where friendships begin to blossom. The bonds you form through volunteering can be especially strong because they're rooted in shared values, and you're often working together toward a common goal. This creates an environment that fosters connection and camaraderie in a way that few other activities do. When thinking about the type of volunteer work you want to get involved in, make sure it's something that excites you and matches your energy level. You don't need to take on a huge commitment right away. Start small. Maybe you volunteer a few hours a week, and if you enjoy it, you can gradually increase your involvement. The key is to find a role that fits your schedule and physical abilities while still challenging you to grow and meet new people. By choosing something you're passionate about, the process will feel natural, and you'll find that it's much easier to form friendships with others who share your enthusiasm. One of the best things about volunteering is that it often leads to relationships that go beyond the volunteer setting. After working alongside someone on a project or event, it's easy to take the friendship outside of that environment, whether it's meeting for lunch, attending a concert together, or simply chatting over a cup of coffee. Volunteering doesn't just help you give back to others, it also helps create meaningful connections that can lead to long-lasting friendships. So, whether you're helping out at a local food bank, assisting in an after-school program, or volunteering at a community event, giving back can be a powerful way to meet people and form friendships that will enrich your retirement. The connections you make through volunteering will not only improve your social life but also help you feel more fulfilled and purposeful in this new chapter of life. Tip number 3. Take up a new hobby or activity. Retirement is an ideal time to explore new hobbies or activities, things you never had the time or energy for while working. This is a period in life where you have the freedom to try whatever sparks your interest, whether it's picking up a paintbrush, learning how to take beautiful photographs, or even diving into something completely new like learning a foreign language. One of the wonderful things about starting a new hobby is that it often brings people together in unexpected ways. You're not just learning a skill, you're opening yourself up to a community of others who share your interest and are eager to connect. Take Sophie, for example. Sophie had always admired photography but never found the time to pick it up during her busy career. After retiring, she decided it was finally time to explore this passion. She joined a local photography class, hoping to learn the basics of capturing beautiful images. What she didn't expect was that this class would lead her to an entirely new social circle. Through the class, Sophie met several other retirees who were also eager to learn and share tips. They would often gather outside of class for photo walks, where they'd explore different parts of the city, capturing moments and bonding over their shared love of photography. Over time, Sophie developed close friendships with a few classmates, and photography became not only her new creative outlet but also a way to connect with others. On the other hand, there's Tom. Tom had been feeling stagnant after retirement. He knew he needed something to keep him engaged, but he wasn't sure what. One day, he saw a flyer for a painting class at a local community center for retirees and decided to give it a try. At first, Tom was hesitant. He had never painted before and wasn't sure if he'd fit in. But when he attended his first class, he was pleasantly surprised to find that the other participants were just as eager to explore this new hobby as he was. They exchanged tips and stories, and before long, Tom found himself looking forward to the weekly painting sessions. Through these classes, he not only developed new skills but also met a group of people who were in the same stage of life and shared his desire to learn something new. The class became a highlight of his week, and the friendships he formed through painting added a new layer of fulfillment to his retirement. The beauty of picking up a new hobby is that it allows you to tap into your creativity and learn something that excites you, but it also opens doors to meeting people with similar interests. Hobbies naturally provide a built-in conversation starter, so you don't have to worry about how to break the ice with others. Whether you're discussing the latest photography techniques, exchanging tips on painting styles, or talking about your progress in learning a new language, these shared activities give you plenty of common ground to form connections. If you're not sure where to start, there are plenty of online resources that can help you explore new hobbies. Websites like YouTube offer free tutorials on nearly every subject you can imagine, from knitting to digital art, cooking to birdwatching. There are also local classes that you can find at community centers, libraries, or online platforms like Eventbrite. Many places offer introductory courses that are designed for people of all skill levels, so you don't need to worry about being a beginner. And don't be afraid to try something completely out of your comfort zone. You might be surprised at what you discover about yourself, and you could find a new passion that brings not only joy but also the opportunity to meet like-minded individuals. It's important to be open to the idea of trying something new. Often, we get set in our ways and stick to what's familiar, but retirement offers the perfect opportunity to step outside your comfort zone. Imagine taking a dance class for the first time, or learning how to play an instrument. These might feel intimidating at first, but the adventure of learning something new can bring a sense of excitement and purpose to your life. Plus, it's an excellent way to meet people who are also in the same boat, ready to try something different and explore new possibilities. Whether it's photography, painting, pottery, gardening, or something else entirely, picking up a new hobby can become a pathway to friendships. It doesn't matter if you're starting from scratch. What matters is your willingness to engage, learn, and share your passion with others. The process of learning alongside others not only helps you grow in your skills, but it can also help you grow in relationships. These activities give you the perfect opportunity to meet people organically and form bonds over shared experiences. So, think about what might bring you joy, what excites your curiosity, and give it a try. You may find that your retirement years are the perfect time to rediscover forgotten interests or even uncover hidden talents you didn't know you had. Embrace new hobbies. They're a fun way to challenge yourself and meet others who can enrich your life in unexpected and wonderful ways. Tip number 4. Attend senior meetups and events. Attending senior-specific meetups and events is a fantastic way to connect with others who are in similar life stages and looking for the same type of social interactions. These events are often designed to foster friendships, provide a sense of community, and create opportunities for seniors to socialize in a relaxed, welcoming environment. Whether it's a weekly coffee gathering, a dance class, or a weekend wellness retreat, these meetups offer an easy and enjoyable way to make new connections. Take Marge, for example. After retiring, Marge felt the void left by her coworkers and the routine of her workday. She wasn't sure how to fill the time and meet new people. One day, a friend suggested she check out a weekly senior meetup at a local community center. Marge decided to give it a try, and from the very first meeting, she was pleasantly surprised by how welcoming and friendly everyone was. She quickly made friends with a few of the regulars, and the group would often meet for coffee, go on local outings, or just chat about life. Marge had found a vibrant social circle that she looked forward to seeing every week. What started as a simple meetup blossomed into regular activities, and before she knew it, her calendar was filled with plans and social gatherings with her new friends. On the other hand, there's John. John had always found it difficult to meet people, even after retiring. He tried a few coffee shops and casual gatherings but never felt that he truly connected with anyone. Then, he heard about a senior wellness retreat that focused on both physical and social well-being, offering workshops, activities, and group discussions. Although a bit hesitant, John decided to attend, hoping it might be a good way to meet people in a more structured setting. The weekend retreat turned out to be just what he needed. The group activities, yoga classes, and even casual conversations around the dinner table helped John forge connections with others who were also seeking meaningful interactions. After the retreat, John stayed in touch with a few people he met and continued attending similar events. These experiences gave him a fresh sense of purpose and a new group of friends who shared his interests and values. Senior meetups and events offer a unique opportunity to meet people who are navigating similar life transitions. They can provide a much-needed sense of community and connection, particularly for those who may feel isolated after retirement. Whether you're looking for an activity-based event, such as a walking group, or something more social like a dinner or dance night, there's often something available for everyone. These events are designed with seniors in mind, so they provide a relaxed atmosphere where you don't need to worry about feeling out of place or disconnected. If you're wondering where to find these meetups, start by checking out local community centers, libraries, or senior organizations in your area. Many of these places host weekly or monthly events specifically designed for seniors. You can also find meetups online through platforms like linktomeetup.com, which allows you to search for events in your community by interest. Senior-focused events can range from wellness retreats to book clubs to group outings, and there's always something new to try. When attending these events, it's important to keep a few things in mind to make the most of the experience. First, approach others with a friendly attitude and a warm smile. Starting with a simple, "Hello," or "How are you?" can open the door to meaningful conversations. Don't be afraid to engage in group discussions or ask questions. Many people attending these events are just as eager to connect as you are. Sometimes, the first conversation is the hardest, but after that initial icebreaker, things tend to flow more easily. If you meet someone you get along with, consider following up after the event to arrange another meeting or activity. Building relationships often takes time, so staying in touch and following up is a key step in turning a first meeting into a lasting friendship. It's also important to remember that every event may not lead to a new connection, and that's okay. Not every social interaction will result in a deep friendship, but each experience is an opportunity to meet new people and practice socializing. Sometimes, it's just about showing up and being open to the possibility of connection. Over time, as you attend more events, you'll naturally find people with whom you feel a stronger bond. Attending senior meetups and events can be one of the easiest and most enjoyable ways to expand your social circle. It offers a structured environment to meet others, and because these events are designed specifically for seniors, there's no need to worry about feeling out of place. Whether you're attending a fitness class, a social gathering, or a weekend retreat, each event brings the chance to meet new friends, try new activities, and make lasting memories. So, look around your community and start participating. You'll be surprised at how many opportunities there are to connect with others and enrich your social life. Tip number 5. Foster friendships through technology. In today's world, technology offers a powerful way to bridge the gap between people, even when physical distance is a challenge. For seniors, using platforms like social media, video calls, and online communities can be a great way to maintain connections and even form new friendships. In fact, technology has made it easier than ever to meet people, regardless of where you live. Whether you're catching up with old friends or making new ones, these digital tools can help you stay socially engaged and connected. Take Gloria, for example. Gloria had always enjoyed knitting, but after retiring, she found herself missing the companionship of her old knitting circle. She was still in touch with a few friends, but the distance made it hard to meet up in person. After hearing about virtual groups, she decided to give it a try. She set up a Skype account and reconnected with a few friends, using the platform to video chat and share knitting tips. As she got more comfortable, Gloria joined a virtual knitting group on Facebook. Through this group, she not only kept up with her old friends but also made new ones from all around the country. They would often hold virtual knitting sessions, where they'd chat while working on their latest projects. Gloria found that the online community brought her a sense of belonging, even though her friends were scattered across different states. Technology allowed her to enjoy her passion and build friendships in a way she never thought possible. On the other hand, there's Henry. Henry was initially hesitant about using technology. The idea of navigating video calls and social media felt overwhelming to him, and he wasn't sure if it would be worth the effort. But one day, his daughter introduced him to a virtual book club that was meeting via Zoom. Henry was reluctant at first, unsure of how he would manage the technology, but after some encouragement, he decided to give it a try. He joined the book club, and to his surprise, he really enjoyed it. The members of the club would meet online once a week to discuss the latest book they were reading, and Henry found that the discussions were lively and engaging. He also appreciated the opportunity to meet people from all over, each with their unique perspectives. Over time, Henry began to feel more comfortable with the technology, and his participation in the book club led to several meaningful connections. What started as a small step into the digital world turned into a new social outlet for Henry, and he formed lasting friendships with people who shared his love of reading. For seniors, starting with user-friendly platforms like Zoom, Skype, or Facebook can be an excellent way to get started. These tools are easy to navigate and provide a way to connect with people without leaving home. Zoom, for example, allows you to make video calls, attend virtual events, and even participate in group discussions. Skype is another great option for video calling, and it's particularly helpful for connecting with family and friends who may live far away. Facebook, on the other hand, is a fantastic platform for joining groups based on your interests, whether that's knitting, gardening, or even a local senior community. Once you're comfortable with these platforms, you can expand your digital presence and try other online tools. One of the easiest ways to start using technology to form new friendships is by reconnecting with old friends through these platforms. You can start by reaching out to people you've lost touch with, whether they're former coworkers, neighbors, or friends from previous hobbies. Setting up a regular video call can help you maintain those relationships and prevent the isolation that sometimes comes with retirement. For those who want to meet new people, there are plenty of online communities designed specifically for seniors, where you can interact with others who share your interests. You might find a virtual book club, a gardening forum, or a hobbyist group that you can join to meet people online. Another excellent way to use technology for friendship building is by taking part in online courses or group chats. Many websites offer online classes on a variety of subjects, from history to arts and crafts. These courses often have discussion forums or group chats where you can engage with fellow participants, share ideas, and form connections. By joining these online communities, you not only have the opportunity to learn new things but also meet like-minded people who are excited to share their knowledge and experiences. If you're unsure where to start, many online communities and resources cater specifically to seniors. Websites like AARP, SeniorNet, or even local community centers often offer virtual events, forums, or classes designed for older adults. These can be great entry points for anyone looking to connect online but unsure where to begin. Don't hesitate to explore these platforms. You might be surprised at how easy it is to navigate, and how many interesting people you can meet. While technology may seem daunting at first, once you get the hang of it, it can be a wonderful tool for staying connected and building relationships. The key is to start slow and take it one step at a time. Whether it's scheduling regular video chats with family or joining an online group that interests you, technology offers endless possibilities for making new connections and maintaining old ones. The friendships you build through these platforms can be just as meaningful as those made in person, and the best part is that you can keep in touch with friends no matter how far apart you are. So, embrace the power of technology, whether it's video calls, social media, or online communities, and discover how it can help you stay socially engaged and connected. Friendships don't have to be limited to face-to-face interactions, and the digital world can offer new opportunities to meet people and maintain relationships, making your retirement years richer and more fulfilling. We've covered 5 simple ways to make new friends after retirement: joining local groups, volunteering, taking up new hobbies, attending senior events, and embracing technology to stay connected. These approaches provide practical, enjoyable ways to build relationships, reduce isolation, and create a social network that enhances your retirement experience. No matter where you are in life, taking steps to meet new people can have a profound impact on your mental and emotional well-being. It's important to remember that building friendships can help reduce feelings of loneliness, which is common during retirement. Having a social circle can boost your mental health by providing a sense of belonging and purpose. It can also improve your physical well-being, whether through the encouragement of others to stay active, or by simply providing the motivation to get out and engage in social activities. Meaningful friendships can also reduce stress, promote happiness, and increase overall life satisfaction. So, making an effort to connect with others is more than just about filling your calendar with plans. It's an investment in your health and happiness as you enter this new phase of life. I encourage you to start small. Try one of the tips we've shared, and take that first step toward meeting new people and forming new bonds. Whether you decide to explore a local club or sign up for an online class, every little effort brings you closer to building a meaningful social network. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, share, and comment below with your thoughts or any tips you have for making friends in retirement. We'd love to hear from you, and your experiences can inspire others who are on a similar journey. And, of course, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future tips. There's a lot more advice coming your way to help you live a happy, healthy, and socially connected retirement. Remember, no matter where you are in life, it's never too late to make new friends. We're all in this together, and by taking small steps today, you can create the fulfilling, connected retirement you deserve. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.